Peace YouTube. I wanted to create a video. It's been a little while, but I'm aiming to at least make one video a month. Hopefully more videos. But I just wanted to come with with a message because it's very close to my heart and it's very important. And I know some people that have been through something similar, so I really wanted to share this message with you. To women. I know many of us sometimes dread that yearly checkup or having a pap smear, and we really get anxious and worried if we get an abnormal pap and we're told, we have ascus or we have dysplasia or we have all these different terms get thrown at us, and we feel overwhelmed, and we research it and we find all these connections with cervical cancer and all kinds of stuff. So and we ask about our options. What are our options? And I really want to talk about this from my own personal journey, but also knowing very well that any affliction can be healed. There is no such thing. I truly refuse to think or believe or feel that there's such thing as, oh, there's no cure for this. Oh no, HPV is a virus. There's no cure for it. I know this to not be true, and I know of women that have cleared the HPV virus and have cleared other STIs in the natural way, and it really is possible. First of all, one important thing is when we find out that we have such an STI or HPV, high risk strand, low risk strand, the most important thing is to not get sucked into this feeling of like, oh, my life is over, oh, this is going to slowly progress into cervical cancer, it's going to cause abnormal cells, and it's going to do this, going to do that, because that mindset and that sends a signal to your body to produce more of the stress hormones, and that doesn't help you. That doesn't help your body heal. Your body needs the utmost nourishing, calming environment in order to heal and in order to clear out this virus or any other affliction. So very important is to stay calm, and yes, research, learn, but don't freak yourself out. And don't think that we all have different outcomes, and there's so many things to account for. Just because somebody's journey progressed in a certain way doesn't mean that yours will be the same. But there are things that you can do to take care of your body and give it the environment so that it's working to heal itself. I truly believe in doing this from the inside out. I know that when we go to doctors, sometimes all the options they tell you is like, okay, just wait and redo the test in a few months, or oh, we can do a colposcopy, or and after that we maybe cone biopsy and all kinds of invasive procedures that really are just like carving out part of your womb, part of your cervix, and that sounds to me like, I personally always like to opt for the more natural approach, and I know that it worked. It worked from when I was told about two different health conditions I had, that they were chronic, degenerative, they will never go away, and they did. And so you have to really not just, you have to feel that in your heart, to know that it's possible to heal, that your body is not your enemy, that it's not working against you, and that if you give it the right environment, it's going to work for you. So it's very important to not freak out. Second thing is to really look around and do some major cleaning, internally and externally. Externally, you want to be around people that are loving and supportive. If you're with a partner, definitely it's important to communicate and be open. And if you are with a person or around people that are not supportive, or that may judge you or project, because if we have something like that, we all got it from somewhere, but there are people who refuse to take responsibility. I know I was in that situation, and I communicated about my worries about my womb health to the person that I was in a relationship with, and that person was just very, very judgmental, very dismissive, and in the beginning I felt really angry because I thought, where could I have gotten it from, other than this individual, because I didn't have anything prior to that. And so what I did is that I just walked away from that situation, left that person, let go of the anger, and focused on myself, which is the most important person here, yourself, to just let that person do whatever they need to do, or let them, keep on projecting and whatever, just leave it alone, don't get stuck in that anger state, because it doesn't do anything, and it doesn't help you learn, it doesn't help you grow, and most importantly, it doesn't help you heal. So do the external cleaning, get rid of whatever doesn't serve you, whether it's relationships, anything, work, personal, intimate. I would say definitely take the time to not get into intimate relationship, or wait, give your body the time to heal and recover. I've been truly blessed to be with a very loving and caring person that just gives me the time and the space to grow and heal. This is very important, but this comes from really putting that intent out there, that I want to have loving and supportive people in my life. Now the internal part, which is my favorite part, and I love to focus on food and healthy, things that we can eat that can help us. So one thing I have been eating regularly, and I got this idea from another very beautiful woman who's done some really great work on HPV and how to clear HPV naturally. Her name is Zaina, and I will post her website in the information box below. And one thing that I got out of her book, which is, I believe it's called Thank You HPV, very, very inspiring, very beautiful, talks about her own personal journey. One thing that she mentioned is this healing pesto, which I've always loved pesto, and I'm vegan, so I don't eat things with cheese. And I thought, oh wow, I can do this. If this is part of the healing regimen, I can definitely do this. So this is one that I made recently. Of course, there are so many varieties. You can mix and experiment with different kinds of pestos. So this one, I put fresh basil, cilantro, parsley, some cashews, olive oil, lime, and some Himalayan sea salt. And let me tell you, it smells divine, and it tastes delicious. I usually spread a little bit, not a little bit actually, I take like one big spoon and I put it on a piece of bread, or with some vegetables or some gluten-free pasta, and I make sure that I eat some at least every day. It's delicious, it's tasty, and oh, the garlic is so important. That's actually one of the most healing ingredients in this pesto. I put quite a few cloves of garlic, so it's very powerful smell, but it's so healing. And garlic is so important, but so are so many of the fresh herbs in boosting your immune system and cleansing your internal systems, and allowing your liver and all of your organs to function better, and to rid your body of this virus or any other health challenge that you may have. So this healing pesto is a staple. It's very necessary, and I keep some with me most of the time. Another really good ingredient is ginger. I haven't been having much ginger. It's a little bit harder to consume in the summertime because I feel like it warms up my body, but I would first thing I would have in the morning is a glass of hot water with some ginger and lime. And it's also very good. It has anti-inflammatory properties, and it also helps boost your immune system and helps detox your liver as well, and just keep your body healthy. I am not a big believer in supplements, and I don't really have I mean, vitamin C is important for a healthy immune system, but there are so many natural sources for it. Citrus fruits, lots of vegetables contain high levels of vitamin C. But one thing that I consume in a supplement form is this MSM, and you can do your own research on it and see it's usually it said it's for supporting healthy joints, muscle, skin, nail, and hair. But I've done some research on it and I've seen the connection between MSM and also boosting the immune system. And basically, MSM is the building block for many of the things that are in our body, like health, skin tissues, and hair, and nails. So when our body is shedding old cells, because it needs to shed the old cells in our cervix or our womb that have the virus and rebuild, we need those building blocks. And sometimes those things can be deficient in our diet depending on how we eat. I eat vegan vegetarian, and I try to incorporate lots of fruits and vegetables and beans and all of that. But still, it would be good to sometimes supplement with that. I noticed that it does actually, in addition to helping my immune system, but it also really helps my hair, my skin, my nails. My nails grow really long. I need to get them done though. And so I would give it a try. It's up to you. Another thing that I have started using recently is these natural organic tea tree oil suppositories. And one thing you can do with these, they are they all they contain basically is this vegetable based oil, vegetable oil based, and tea tree, and they are organic. You put one in the fridge and to solidify, and then you insert it overnight. And tea tree is antiseptic. It's cleansing. It smells good, and it helps really clean things. Another thing you can do is, once you actually use up these I got from Whole Foods, but you can get them in most natural health food stores. Once you actually use one, what you can do is fill it up, start making your own. And this brings me to this amazing spice, which I truly believe in, turmeric. Turmeric has also many anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antibacterial. It's just extremely, extremely wonderful. I incorporate it into cooking and into food, but one thing to also ingest it is, or to bring it into your body, is through a suppository. Basically, you can use these once they're empty. You can keep this container, and you can start using an oil base like coconut oil, because it solidifies if you put it in the fridge. So you can mix some coconut oil with some turmeric. You'll get a very yellowish a very yellowish suppository, but you can put the stuff in each one of these molds and put it in the fridge so that it's solidified, and then you can you can use it. And but I would put a pad, make sure, because it gets a little messy. And really research, learn more about the connection between turmeric and fighting cervical abnormalities, and just the antiviral and immune boosting benefits of turmeric. So these are just a few things I wanted to share with you, and to share also the news that I felt very happy when this year I did the checkup, and the pap smear was normal, and I really truly wanted to share this. Of course, it's an ongoing journey. Still gotta work, on healing ourselves internally, externally. Another thing that I've been doing is every day I do yoga, at least for like 45 minutes to an hour every single day when I wake up, before I eat anything. So that's so easy to do. You don't have to take a yoga class. You don't have to go to a yoga studio. And that's stuff can be expensive sometimes, but what you can do is download a yoga video. You know, you can choose a level if you want to do some beginner level, you know, basic breathing exercises. There's so many videos on YouTube. You can download one, and I basically keep it on my phone. So wherever I go, I was traveling this weekend and I still had the yoga video on my phone. So even if I didn't have internet, I can just play the video and follow the steps. And I do it every day, at least for 45 minutes. I feel so much better, so much calmer. The video that I have has a segment where you do deep breathing meditation at the end, and I take that time to really visualize. Take the time to visualize and see and imagine those abnormal cells just shedding away, and you're healing, and you're generating these new healthy cells in their place. Very, very important. So I hope this helps. I hope this inspires you. I hope this takes some of the anxiety away, and just to know that you can do it. It's possible. You can clear that stuff out, and you don't have to worry about it. And just take responsibility. Let go of the toxic people, toxic foods. Let go of the abuse on every level, and everything will work out. Much love, peace and blessings.